What's up? After 3 days in Italy resting about chess, now it's time to go back to the work. And today I'm going to make 1 hour of more or less easy tactic. It's not like puzzle rat, but not so hard tactics in lichess for my preparation for the tournament in France that I'm going to play in July. So let's make tactics. Okay, here way to play in tactics. All the time you should watch who is your opponent weak points and how pieces are hanging. For example, now we can see that this knight is hanging here. This f7 pawn could be a weakness with knight d5 or some ideas like that. But the principal weakness is this c6 knight. So for example, now I'm thinking about knight g5, because after knight g5 I'm threatening f7 and I'm threatening this knight. And if he takes with the bishop, maybe I have bishop c6. I should calculate that line. Bishop e3, bishop e8. It looks like I'm winning material. But no, first mistake to start. Okay, I'm starting bad. Okay, think more thing. This bishop is hanging too. Ah, shit, but with knight g5 I'm hanging the rook, so that's a stupid idea. Okay, I should be focused to make all the exercise perfect after that, because the first was a mistake. Okay, more d5 is another possible move, but I think that he can just move the knight. And there's no more. Okay, I should find a tactic who attacks the bishop and attacks the knight, but I'm not seeing nothing. Because queen c2, queen e4, I don't know what to do with the queen. d5 have a lot of sense. But I don't know if knight d5 then, because if knight takes, pawn takes, and I attacking the queen and the bishop. Yes, knight d5, that's the move. Now I don't know if pawn. Yeah, I should make pawn takes, bishop takes, rook, pawn takes, takes, and he cannot move the queen in a place who defends the knight. That's the idea. His queen cannot move to a square who defends the c6 knight. Knight a5. Okay, now I can just take here, take with check on e8, and later take the knight. Okay, this should be easy. Queen h7, king f8, king h8, king e7, bishop f4. No, bishop f4, no, sorry. Queen h7, bishop f4 directly, maybe. Queen f7, king h8. This is interesting. No, sorry, because I'm hanging checkmate here. So queen takes h7 looks like the good move. Looks like here that's the best move. And now maybe bishop f4, because with bishop f4 I'm coming with queen h8 and rook e1. Looks promising, but because if queen h8 directly, king e7, and then I don't know how to follow my attack. So bishop f4 looks a normal move. He have d6, a little bit annoying. Yes, he have d6. I don't know how to do after d6. Maybe queen check. Yeah, I don't know. 96 is the other idea, but pawn takes, queen check, and bishop g5. No. I think bishop f4 should be them. I'm playing so bad. I'm just in less 300. What to do? Queen f5. Okay, this should be the move. And now queen h5 or queen h4. One of these moves. Oh, queen here, yes. That's so simple. Just the normal moves. That's what I don't like about the lichess puzzle. That the majority of the times are just make the normal moves. Okay, here white to play. King h7 doesn't work. King h8 doesn't work. King f8 doesn't work. Okay, king h7, rook h4. King e6, rook here. King h8 the same. Rook h4. King f8, rook a8. So I should move the rook. Rook here, attacking the pawn. Rook e4, king h7. Oh no, rook e4, king f8. And now I can just take the pawn and take the pawn. Okay, at least one right exercise. Okay, queen c7, king a8. And now what to do? Knight d6. Knight d6 is funny because I'm threatening the rook. If he takes with the rook, I queen c8. If he takes with the bishop, queen d8. If he takes with the queen, bishop d6. And after queen c7, king takes knight d6, and if he moves rook h8 or rook g8, I don't care, then interesting knight c8, no, but knight c8, queen b7. Okay, queen c7, king a8, knight d6, rook here, and then maybe knight d8 there. Knight d8 looks fine, threatening queen there, and if he plays queen d6, queen here, if bishop d6 I can take. Okay, I like this move. Okay. Now, rook c7, king here. No. I have better options. Rook a7, king takes, queen a2. No, sorry, I cannot play queen a2. I have this damn pawn. So, should be something like that. But the problem is that this queen cannot gain to attack. Or maybe just rook c7 and some rook to a8. I don't know if it's this one or the other. Because he's not threatening nothing here, because I just can take everything. Maybe the rook to avoid the checks. Because if I play rook here, king b8, and the other rook to a7, shit. There he have rook h1 takes, queen h7, and if king g1, queen b1, and it's not clear how can I leave the checks. Maybe I can make that, but it's not so clear, and he can king one day to d5. So I should play rook c7. And now I think that the other rook to a7, threatening the checkmate of rook a8 and rook a7. Okay, now I can just take both and king g1. Okay, so another exercise. Okay, I should make everything good because I start very bad with two failures. Okay, now what to do? Knight d5, pawn takes, bishop d3, rook c1. No. Bishop d3, rook c1. Bishop d3, rook c1, knight d5. Fuck. 95. I'm not understanding. Because bishop here? He can play just c5 or king c3. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, Miguel, focus. Take. Rook. King. Knight. King. Bishop. It's easy. It's checkmating for moves. Rook c8. Here. And checkmate, of course. Okay, I have 3 failures. Incredible. Very bad. Okay, I should make all the exercise perfect after now. Okay, rook e2, no. Queen e1, maybe. Rook e1, maybe too. But if queen e1 to play queen d2, he can just play h4, leave this file. So queen e1, queen d2 is not my favorite move. Maybe rook e1 have more sense. Yeah, I think rook e1 is the move. Okay, and now rook f1, king e3. Or the other option is queen c1, but 92 there, 92. So rook f1, then. Okay, knight f3, king h1, knight h4, g3, queen f3, queen g2, knight f3, knight f3, king h1, knight g4, rook g1. No checkmate there. Knight h4, king h1, queen h5, and then bishop h3. Now the king's endgame should be winning take, and g5, creating a route for the king. But then it's not so easy because rook takes, g5 takes. Yeah, takes. For example, h takes and king d6. But if king d6, h4, king e6, king d4, No, king f5. No, rook takes, takes. Okay, so no. So takes, takes. F5. Maybe if he takes, I can take. So no sense this move. He should came back with the king, and there I can play maybe g5. For f5, he return to d6. Then I can take there. Pawn takes. h5, but there he have f5. Ah, but king f4. Ah, yeah, that's the idea. Takes, takes. Okay, this move have no sense. Here I just can take and the protected pass pawn is enough to win. Rook here looks fine, attacking the knight. Because if rook a8, what he can do? Knight cannot take, because I'm promoting with check. He take with the rook, just king c5. If he moves the knight, rook a8. Yeah, rook a8, rook a1, sorry, rook a8. Okay, here, I suppose that king c5 should be the move. And now just take the knight and promote. Okay, I'm starting to make right exercise. Queen g4, g3 doesn't work because queen takes, so knight e1 is the only move. And after knight e1, there I have bishop g2, knight d2, and knight h4. Okay, unexpected move, but just bishop f3 enough. Okay, rook e8, no. Now here I should make checkmate in the 7 rank, or sorry, in the 8 rank, or just checkmate on f7. If rook d1, I don't know. No, rook d1, no. Yeah, but rook d1's the only logical move. Oh, he have queen g5 there. Oh, sorry. Fuck, so easy. Rook e5. If queen takes, check, check. Okay, very easy. Yeah, it should make everything right. There are no so hard exercises. Sorry. And now, okay. If I take with the bishop, I have problem with my king or not? Because bishop b5 is 6. No, I don't like that. I think that I should proceed with checks, but there are no checks. So, yeah, I don't know what to... Because if bishop h3... Ah, okay, yeah, I understand. Bishop h3, bishop b5, king d8, rook a8, bishop c8 with check. And he have no more checks. The other thing is c6, king d8, rook a8, and bishop c8 the same. So bishop h3 looks the move. Okay, now king d8. And now take here and grab the queen with rook a8 and rook a2. Well, depending on what he moves. But rook a2 looks the natural first move. Okay, I'm going to change the volume a little bit. You can talk higher. Okay, I can talk higher now. Okay. Yes, where we are. Okay. Now rook b6. I can take the rook, bishop takes, and then try to checkmate my opponent like here. Okay, like that. Rook d7 followed by rook h7 and rook h1. Interesting maneuver. Maybe a little bit slow, but works, so that's fine. Okay, and now let's play with white. Okay, that, and that, very easy. Okay, the rook's maybe hanging, this rook is hanging too. Every black pieces are hanging, and the d7 pawn is hard. So what to do? D7, rook d8, so I don't know what I'm doing there. Ah no, sorry, d7, yes, d7, rook d8. Rook b8 now. Yes, he can take and king e7, something like that, I don't know. Rook b8 looks logical, but I don't know if it's the best move. Rook c1 is another possibility, trying to leave this open at the day rank, sorry. And I don't know, more ideas here. Maybe, yes, I don't know. Queen b6, no, queen b6, no. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Maybe d7 is the logical move. D7, but after d7, it's not easy how to continue the initiative. d7, maybe I should activate the f1 rook, but I don't know where. Maybe rook c, I don't know. Because, okay, the position is very, very good, but I don't know how to finish the game. Maybe, okay, rook c1 is not possible because he can take and rook e1. So rook c1 is not an option. Maybe d7, bishop, no, d7, rook d8. So I don't know. Rook b8 looks fine too. Okay, rook b8 looks very good. What more? One more. What more? d7, rook d8. I like d7, but okay, I don't know because I'm closing my rook. Yeah, I don't see the tactics here. This queen should come to the attack. If I can play queen e6 or something like that, something to bring the queen to the attack. Bishop f3 looks interesting because I want to play queen a2 to enter on f7. And if bishop f3, if rook d2, maybe queen e1, trying to enter now here. Okay, bishop f3 is not the most tactical move, but looks very interesting. Bishop f3 here. What he can do? Rook c2, I don't know, queen d1, not possible. Okay, he has, because if rook d2, queen e1. If rook c2, d7. No, d7, I don't know, d7. Because bishop f3, no, looks fine, but I don't think that this is enough. But bishop f3 looks very, very nice. The only problem could be rook c2, because if he moves in the e5, I have queen here and queen f7. So bishop f3, rook c2 should be the only annoying move. And then maybe d7. d7. I like that. No. No, I don't know what to do here. I don't know. Ah, sí. Yeah, some of tactic. Joder. Okay. Queen takes, king takes, queen h4, king g7. So then very, very bad. Okay, f6 and so checkmate. There are so easy exercise. I cannot fail. How many fails I have? I have 5 fails. I don't know how much time I'm making the exercise, but I cannot have 2 fails in 15 minutes. Five fails. Okay, king f3 looks natural. Pawn takes, king here, king here. No, pawn takes, he can take with this pawn or no. Okay, king f3. Let's first analyze king f3. King f3. No, but king f3 doesn't work because he can take. Okay, let's see. King f3 takes. King f5. If I take one, he takes another. So f3 doesn't work too because this pawn is hanging. So the only option is take on g3. If he takes here, now this pawn is free. And if he takes with the other pawn, now king f3, king here, and king f2, king. Okay, very easy. Way to play now. Way to play. Okay, this pawn will promote. That's my only hope. And bishop f3 doesn't work because he takes on f3. He takes on f3, takes rook here, knight here, and he promote. So the only move is knight or knight f4 or bishop g2 first. No, knight f4. And now bishop d2 because okay, I can promote, but he is going to promote too, and his king is more or less well defense. I don't know if really well defense, but have some options to survive. So take this pawn, looks logic. Okay, and now I should go to the correct square. Okay, the h file is not a possibility because there is checkmate. I'm not going to be in front of my pawn, so king f3 is the only move. A good way to solve this type of exercise and in general the tactics in your games is the process of elimination. If you see that all the rest of the moves loses, just don't make that. You don't need to calculate always the best move. Just if you watch that the rest of the moves have no logic or simply are completely lost. So it's a good way to solve the tactics, the process of elimination. Now, okay, this will be easy. I have rook f7, queen takes, knight takes, king g7, takes, and there I have 3 pawns, but I don't know if he's winning or not. More options, knight g5, knight d6, queen takes. So knight f6, king here. Okay, not so bad. Maybe this is my only option. Because, okay, I have 3 pawns and a queen for 2 knights and a rook, but his king is open. Bishop c5, yes, he can just move the king. Ah no, sorry, this knight is defending d2. So, queen, rook c8. I know, my queen is hanging, I am stupid. Okay, queen e3 first. Let's start correct. Queen e3, no, queen e3, no, queen e3, king f1, he can play. So queen d4, another position, no, but queen d4 no, because queen f2. So okay, here, queen e3, king f1, that's the main line that we should analyze. King f1, and there, but there we have bishop e2, e4, sorry, followed by bishop d3. That's look fine. More options, more options, more options. Because queen e3, king f1, bishop e4. Okay, winning. But queen e3, king h1. Maybe there bishop e4 too. No, rook c8, queen takes, bishop takes, rook takes, bishop b8, and there he have g3. Very, very annoying. I don't know if I can take. Okay, but there queen e1, king g2, queen d2. Okay, king h1 is not possible because queen d5, king f1 maybe, or king g1. I not end to see how I can win material. Queen d2, king f1, queen d1. No, I don't see anything clear. But queen e3 looks like it's the first move. The other. Ah, no. Queen d4. Ah, no, sorry. Queen d4, I say that there queen f2, so queen e3. Okay, and now rook c8 look like it's winning, but after queen takes, bishop takes, rook takes, bishop b8, d3. There should be the key of the problem. Ah, and there queen d5, no, queen f2 maybe, threatening queen f1. Yeah, queen there. Okay, he have h3, but looks like doesn't work. Okay, rook c8 winning. Queen g7 takes. Okay, this is first play. We should calculate first the first play. But there, I don't know how to continue the attack after takes take and king g8 because this bishop cannot check the king. Okay, king with the king to h6 looks fine, or to f6, but I don't know how to make that. For example, king g4, bishop b7 there. But yes, but queen g7 looks like I have no more plans than maybe this is winning after takes and king g8 with king f4, and if bishop here king f5 maybe. Yeah, but I don't know if this is winning or not. But I don't have more options because this knight is pinned. This yes, the knight is pinned. So what more I can do with my queen? Okay, this bishop have no plans. The queen, I don't know what to do. Queen g7, that's the only move. Now, knight g7 have sense too. No, knight g7 have no sense. I want to put here this pawn, but now this is the key position where I don't know what is the plan. Ah, damn, knight f6, knight e8. Okay, I missed that. Okay, take, and bishop e3. So, rook b6, Pawn takes, b7 takes, and there's checkmate. And that's the move. Okay, very easy. Now knight, no, rook h7 now goes knight f6. Knight g4, when it's here. H3, f3, queen e2. Okay, that's the move. H3, yeah, H3, f3, now queen e2. Okay, I missed that move, but there is no problem, just rook f4. And now rook f7. Yeah. Okay, now I'm in a good streak. I made like 8 in a row. Well, but the goal is make all the exercise well. So let's still think. Rook h5. King here. No, I don't like that. I think queen d3. Because if king here, yeah, rook. If e4, just queen. If rook, okay, queen here. If rook, the same queen, and if king, queen. Yes, queen d3. Very typical move, changing the diagonal. And now rook here, rook d6. Okay, I should choose between rook d6 or knight d6. Knight d6 looks more natural because after rook d6 he have rook e4. Okay, I don't know if this is the best move of the history of chess, but it have sense. Yeah, I don't know because both moves look like. Okay, he have his piece up. No, so if his piece up, I should take with the rook because if king takes, he can just move and I cannot win with piece down in this position. Knight h5. Now queen h2. It's logic. Takes, and he has the position more or less defended. So queen h2 looks like I should play that because rook d7, knight f4, and yeah, I should go back here. And if bishop there, just knight d5, and then take the queen. Okay, finally I starting to more or less make well the exercises. Okay, he takes, and takes is the normal move, takes king 6, and there what he can play. Maybe there he has c4. C4, okay, c4. Okay, they takes king 6, c4. Yeah, c4 is annoying. No, but c4, king d6. Okay. Take king 6, c4, king d6. If he takes, and his king should go so far, and then I'm going to game to take this pawn. Takes. If he goes back there, I can play maybe king e5. And the idea is that I'm going to enter in the king side. So I just take, and king 6. And now wait, and the king should go. No! Damn! Why this move doesn't. Okay, if king g3 there. Because I'm stupid. King e5, king g3. King d5 back, king f4. And if king f5, king h4, and the pawn is defending. I'm stupid. Okay, I'm not so focused today. I don't know if it's because I'm talking or I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not so focused. Okay, d3 should be good. c3, sorry. And now rook b3 and take the queen. Okay, that's checkmate. Okay, we had some easy exercises. N93, king f3, queen g4, knight takes, king takes, sorry, bishop f4, king d3. Where is the checkmate? 93, king f3, queen g4, king f3, king e3, sorry. And then, okay, queen e4, king d2. No, this is the first move. Okay, I'm trying to make all the exercise from the start of the position, trying to calculate. But okay, now queen g4 takes. Queen e4 takes. Bishop b4. Stupid. Checkmate in 3 moves. Bishop b4. Okay, let's go. Knight g5 takes, takes, king f8, and bishop is coming, and everything is coming. So knight g5. Check. Take with the rook or the bishop. The rook or the bishop. Should be the bishop, of course. Now, queen h5, king here. No, king here or king here. No. Knight here. King h8, because if king h6, queen g6, king h8. No, I still without what's the move. I don't know how to make checkmate here. Queen h5, king here, queen h8. No, queen h8, no. No sense this exercise. Knight f8, king h8. Maybe I just should make the draw. I don't know. Maybe make the draw is just enough. Because okay, with these 2 pieces defending the king, I don't know how I'm going to make checkmate with 2 fucking pieces defending the king. Yeah, I don't know. Knight here, no, not knight here. Queen f7. Knight f8. I don't know. Maybe covering here. Knight f8, king h8. Queen h5. No. Bro, no checkmate here. That's impossible. I don't understand this exercise. How can I make checkmate with just 2 pieces? Maybe it's just make a draw, the best continuation, just. But I don't know, because should be some ways to make the draw. Knight f8 looks the normal move. 97. Does 97 have sense? Threatening, I don't know. No, but there queen f7. Queen d7, I lost the piece. Queen f5. Maybe queen f5. King, but king. Queen f5. I like queen f5. I don't know what I'm threatening, but I think that is interesting. Or knight f4 is the other move. But knight f4, and there, for example, queen f7, and this pawn is more dangerous than these 2 pawns. So I don't think that here try to take pawns is a good idea. I don't know. Is winning or what? I'm missing something. I don't know what, but I'm missing something. 97, queen f7, queen h4, knight here, knight, queen, king g7, queen g5. What to do? I don't know. Okay, but now knight g6 and draw. I have no more. The other thing is knight e6, but there queen d5, for example. Draw? It's not a draw. Knight e6. I'm not understanding. Okay. Queen e6, queen h7. I'm very, very bad today working. But okay, at least this is the warm-up, but I'm not making it well. Okay, rook h1 followed by rook h2. Looks fine. But I have many, many mistakes. How many mistakes I have? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 mistakes. And losing rating. Okay. Now, how much time am I going to work? Like, okay, 25 minutes. In these 25 minutes, 0 mistakes. I'm going to put the FM mode. Okay, you are seeing well the board. Okay, perfect. But you are not seeing my face. Where is my face? Okay, I lost the battery in the mobile phone. Okay, great idea. So let's continue the video without camera. Genius idea. No, okay, I need to make like one more under. Sorry, I'm going to make one more exercise, and then I'm going to charge the mobile phone and record the second part. Okay, Yes, or yes, I'm going to finish the video. Okay, I'm going to make this exercise without the camera. Okay, 95. I don't know where I lost the camera. 95. Okay, take on yeah, take only one, take only one. Take only one, take only one. So wait, 2 on the rook d5. Or I can play rook bishop h4. No, but there I lose in the rook. So rook takes, bishop h2, king d2. Yeah, looks enough. Okay, so I'm going to finish the video now because I have no camera and you can see me, so I'm John Cena. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I work very bad. I miss 7 exercises in 35 minutes, very bad. But okay, let's see if tomorrow I can make this exercises better. Or maybe now I'm going to put the camera and record the second part of the video. Bye bye.